For pressure counseling, call Pastor Dr. Femi Olajibi on 007 6661. God bless you.
Good morning. Here is the news. My name is Emmanuel Adebanjo. President Bola Tinubu has released funds for the payment of pension arrears, salary increases, and other entitlements owed to retired military personnel by military veterans. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, announced this Friday in a statement by the Director of Press and Public Relations at the Ministry of Defense, Mr. Ensho Ogubike. The minister confirmed that payment alerts for the salary increase have already been received by military personnel and expressed gratitude to President Tinubu for the swift intervention. Dr. Matawale emphasized that the President Tinubu-led administration remains focused in resolving outstanding pension arrears to enhance the living standards of those who have served the Red Chamber of the National Assembly on Thursday said it is not electricity distribution companies discos and the Company of Nigeria (TCN) since the privatization of the power sector. The upper chamber described the privatization of the power sector as a failure, while threatening to initiate legislative measures to reserve the policy. This was made known when the chairman of the Senate Committee on Power, Senator Inaya Abaribe, submitted his report for consideration. During the debate, Senator Abaribe noted that the discos have largely failed to deliver reliable electricity to Nigerians. Effective family planning services contribute to national development as it helps in curbing population growth and alleviating resource. A former Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Adewale, said this in a speech in Abuja. According to him, effective family planning services can reduce pressure on resources such as education, healthcare, and employment. Professor Adewale highlighted the roles of family planning to include being the cornerstone of the country's health system and a key driver of national development. Here at home, the year 2025 appropriation bill of 1.054 trillion naira presented before members of the State Assembly by the Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, has killed second reading on the Assembly. The second reading process commenced on Thursday shortly after the motion for its debate was moved by the chairman of the House Committee, Musefiu Lamidi, seconded by his deputy, Assemblyman Wahab Aruna, and supported by all the lawmakers through a unanimous voice vote. Opening debate on the second reading of the bill, Assemblyman Lamidi commended the governor for providing conducive environment for effective legislative activities through the remodeling of the assembly complex, acknowledging that the key sectors in the budget proposals had been allocated necessary budgetary figures that will ensure a positive turnaround of the socio-economic fortunes of the state. From abroad, the head of South Korea's ruling party has called for the swift suspension of President Yoon Suk Yeol's power, citing credible claims that it sought the arrest of political leaders following a short-lived declaration of martial law. People Power Party (PPP) leader Mr. Han Dong-hoon, who had earlier said he would oppose efforts to President Yoon, said newly emerging facts had tipped the scales against the president. The law declaration was illegal and wrong, and there was a significant risk that he could take similar extreme action against if he stayed in office. South Korea was placed under martial law for about 6 hours on Tuesday, right after President Yoon announced the move in a surprise televised address to the nation in which he cited threats from anti-state forces and North Korean sympathizers. On sport, the Detroit Lions clinched the first NFC playoff berth as walk-off field goal snatched a 34 to 31 Packers. Jake's Bates' 35-yard field goal on play of the game secured a franchise record 11th consecutive victory and moved the Lions to 12 to 1. Quarterback Jared Goff passed for 283 yards and three touchdowns to 2 to Tim Patrick, while David Montgomery had 84 combined yards rushing and receiving and scored a touchdown on the ground. Montgomery finished off a 70-yard opening drive with a 3-yard scoring run to set the tone for a pulsating match, with both sides holding the lead at various points. That was the news packaged by Tony Oyelumade. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at radio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Open Radio, Abeokuta, and on X at OGBC 90.5 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.